Okay, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name's Walter Neal. I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques, collectibles, and flip them for a profit. We're well into 2022 now, and well, what can I say? Hopefully, the year will carry on the way it started. Got a beautiful haul for you. This is all stuff I bought before Christmas. As I say, still Christmas before, and I'm filming videos in front in preparation to release. But I've had some spectacular things again. I really hope you agree, but we shall find out. Let me know what you think. But this, for me, is an absolute beautiful haul. Okay, so my only car boot sale at the moment is Splot in Cardiff. Car boot sale, we just chuck loads of stuff in our car, go to a field or location and sell it. A bit like a swap meet or a flea market. Now, the first piece didn't actually come off a stall holder. It was brought into me at the car boot sale by a friend, and we have this spectacular quality crystal bowl. Look at that. Bowl is absolutely amazing quality. It's just stunning. It's hand blown, hand cut. Can't see no signature on the glass, albeit it is absolutely amazing quality. And even though the glass isn't signed, this is. We have a sterling silver and cut crystal bowl. It's not going to ring because of the silver, but it is absolutely the best quality you would hope to find. Seriously, unbelievable quality. Now, the silver is hallmarked. I've done a photograph to show you. There's a picture of the hallmarks. You can see there you have the J.D&S, which is the maker's mark. You have the crown there, which is Sheffield, the lion patent, and then the letter H. Let's have a little look. If I was to come over to one of my favorite little sites, which is silvermakersmarks.co.uk, and we come down here, and if you look here, just here in the center, you have the Sheffield mark, the lion, and the funny letter H. Looks like a B, but it's not a B. I've already gone in and eliminated the B. It is 100% that funny H. So it dates to 1900. And another way of checking is you compare the maker's marks. J.D and S is James Dixon and Son from 1892 through to 2004, which ties into the date. So we have a piece that dates to 1900 by James Dixon and Son Limited. The finest cut crystal you would hope to get, and it is, I can tell you now, the finest cut crystal you'd hope to get. And there's got to be a few ounces of silver on this rim. It's got to be. It's really thick. It's inside, over the top, and all the way down out the outside. There's a few ounces of silver around this rim. Now, I paid £45 for this, or give or take $65. I can tell you now, that is an antique crystal ball with a solid silver rim. I don't know what I'm selling for yet, but there's a damn good profit on that. Really absolutely beautiful quality crystal. So that's my first. I absolutely love a few things in today's video. Next is, well, it has to be a massive tip, let's be honest, is a mid-century or retro Japanese alarm clock by a company called Rhythm. Now this one is a run-in. Set the alarm. Just for you to see anyway. This is a running clock. You can see the second hand going round. But the alarm didn't sound. Do I know wind the alarm up? The alarm didn't go off. Maybe I haven't wound the alarm. There we go. I wound the alarm. Anyway, rhythm alarm clock, Japanese, in a nice green finish with this gold or gilt, in, mounts. Now, they always have a number. This is Japan number 51128. There you go, Japan 51128. They always have a number. As you can see, it's going around there. Now, these are crazy money. Now, I can tell you now up front, rhythm alarm clocks from the 60s, they come with all these space age shapes and colours and things, and some of them are as much as £400-500. However, I have found these particular ones. And there you have it. There isn't one sold for me to show you a sold price. There isn't. And I'll click on solds in just a moment for you to see. But the green one, they're asking £180 for. Red, 285 on the burgundy. If I click on sold, there are none on the solds. So I can't show you a sold price. But these rhythm alarm clocks, honestly, they sell for crazy, crazy money. That owes me £15, about $22. As you can see, it's still going around. That was a cracking little steal. Bought off trade, not off public. Most of what I buy off traders. I don't buy off public. But, if it fits, it fits. Next piece, come in for a whole £1. Was it £1 or £2? Might have been £2. Let's go with £2 because I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. But I think it was £1, but we'll go with 2. And we have a very nice, clean example of the Motors Auto Repair Manual from 1965. And it is a clean example. And when I opened it up, it does the Corvette, the Cadillac, Buick, Mustang, everything. It's all in here. So it's all American cars. It's in lovely, clean condition. A little bump there on the spine, look. But 28th edition, 1965. It's just a nice book. Now, we're agreeing I paid £2, so about $3, something like that. I have looked at these as well. Now, if I go highest price first, somebody there is selling one example for £54 and £82 postage from America. There's another there, £35 or £36 for the pair with £12 postage. I don't think they're going to be the same. No, they're not. They're not the full sets. This one I got here is a full yearbook. It's a full set, 28th edition. So it's not that one either. Or that one. Is it that one? 1965 Motors Repairs, our 28th edition. Yeah. So there's two, but they're both in America. £25 and £50. Now, for the money I paid for that is a gift. It's cheap. Then there's none really for sale over here. £50 or £30 your off option, but the £50 one comes with 80-something pound postage. So that was okay. I don't mind that. It's not my normal cup of tea, but 1965 was old enough, to make it interesting. It's a 53-year-old book. So, the cars of that period are collectible, vintage, and people are restoring them and buying them. Next piece I bought, this come in with the car book. That's why I'm putting it next. We have a big cut crystal ice bucket, champagne glass bucket, whatever you want to call it. So you'd fill it with ice, you'd put your champagne bottle in there. Now I can tell you anything wine, champagne and drinking related pulls good money. Now this is cut crystal. There's no label on it. However, if you turn it over, just where my finger is there, hopefully you can see it. There it is. Edinburgh crystal. So we have a beautiful condition, no damage, no chips, no cracks, Edinburgh crystal ice bucket or champagne bucket, whatever you want to call them. And it was £3. $5, £3. Now I only buy crystal now if it's signed. I don't buy crystal anymore that is not signed. It's just, I just don't have the time anymore to search the patterns and things. Now, if we come over here, Edinburgh crystal ice buckets, £69.99, £65, £59, £40 and £35, all the way down to sort of 25. That's not the same. So they're all fair money. If you come across here at the solds, £69.99 sold, 55 sold, 35 and 25. They're the sold examples. So when I say mine come in for £3 or $5, that was a real steal. I've already missed the boat now to sell this one in time for Christmas, but they sell all year round. People who like to party and have dinners, and not that we're going to be having dinner parties, we're going to be in lockdown for another year now, but either way, people who like to entertain, they like to have the full setup. Or if you just like a nice romantic evening with your partner, you know, a nice beautiful crystal ice bucket, put a bottle of wine or whatever you want in there, even cool your glasses in it if you wanted, because you can have wine glass coolers as well, but this is an ice bucket for a bottle for £3. Seriously, signed Edinburgh crystal. And we're talking, this is stuff now dealers are walking past. The house clearance boy came in and he put all crates on the floor, and I pulled that out of a crate, stinking dirty, for £3. And one of the other dealers said to me, "Oh, you'll never get that clean." It took soap and water. Soap and water, my dish sponge, give it a quick wash, and it came up absolutely sparkling. So, you know, the dealers at the moment down there are being really fussy and just walking past stuff. I don't know if you saw my last video. I bought a mezzotint print, 18th century one for £1 in a Georgian frame that the dealers had left there all day, didn't want, because it was a print, and they sell it for over £1,000. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look at my last video. Anyway, next little thing is so cute, it's unbelievable. We have like a little naval cannon. Look at that, all beautifully cast there with all different symbolisms. You've got the crown there, royal crown. You've got the regimental star. Anyway, a nice little naval cannon, ship's cannon, whatever you want to call it, and it is produced by Britain's Limited of England. Now, I paid a whole £2 for this, and look at that, it fires. It's a firing cannon. Oh, you can put a little macho ball bearing in, and if you're playing cannons, that is super cool. I didn't even realize it fired. So that's a bit of fun. I'll be playing with that later. I can tell you, I'll be chucking matches down there and shooting at everybody. They're going to hate me later. Now, I have done some searching on those as well. Now, there's one there sold at £15. So not fortunes, £15 for our miniature artillery weapon, they've called it, or cannon, naval ship's cannon. 1:32 scale. But no, if you had it boxed, have a look at this. In boxed condition, £86.44 is a difference in it. What a difference the box makes. If you're out and about and you see boxes, like you see that Britain's box there, or boxes off dinky toys and things like that, and they're missing the toy, don't put the box back. The box sometimes is worth as much as the toy itself. People pick it up and go, "Oh, the box is empty. It's a shame. I wish you had the toy with it." Buy the box. Because people who got the toy will buy the box and put them together. So don't leave empty boxes behind, whatever you do. Next piece I had is this. Really, really, really unusual. Now, it's a sauce boat, or gravy boat, sauce boat, whatever you want to call it. You know, yeah, gravy boat, sauce boat. Now, it's beautiful. It's in silver plate, all engraved. It's formed as a bird. You got the hook there for your finger, and then the tail is the thumb rest, so you can hold it. The base is engraved. Just an unusual, nice thing. Now, I've been able to find some similarity ones with loops and slightly different handles and so forth. And they range from sort of £10 to £30 or £10 to £50. I haven't been able to find this identical model yet. By the time the video goes out, I will have, and it'll be up for sale on the website, because the video's not going out now for probably another 2 weeks. However, I paid £15 for this, so I paid $22 for this, give or take. But I do really, really like it. I haven't seen one before. I bought it off trade. It was really unusual. And you know me, I like to buy different and unusual. And if you like sauce boats and cook dinners and gravy on a Sunday lunch. You know, what a lovely thing to serve it out of. Or if you just collect sauce boats in general, what a real nice, unusual sauce boat to have. So that's where I'm at with that one. But I did pay a bit of money for that one. I paid £15. Can't show you anything because I can't find the exact one yet. I found similar ones, but not the exact one. Same dealer as the ice bucket, they had a brass candlestick. Now, I've actually done a video showing you doing a book review on 18th century brass candlesticks, and I'm a little chat about brass candlesticks if you go to my how-to videos. But that should give you a clue. This is an 18th century pedal-based brass candlestick. The dealer had it. She wanted £5. I gave her the £5, so about $7.50. I begged and begged for the second to make a pair up. We searched through the boxes, but she didn't have it. But it doesn't mean it won't turn up. These dealers are in spot every single week. So that means the pair to this may turn up next week or the week after or even a month down the line. So for now, I'm not going to do nothing with it. But it's an 18th century Georgian brass candlestick, petal base, and yeah, done some research. There we go. There is an identical pair, and I mean identical, the same foot, the same nope up here, the little collar between them, the same top, sconce, everything with the collar going around the sconce. They're identical. And they're asking £100 for the set or for the pair. And that is one of them's repaired. Repair to one internally. So one of them's repaired. So you never know. The other may turn up. But if it doesn't, there are people who buy, collect, and deal in 18th century candlesticks and buy singles, and they put them together and make sets up. But a candlestick is also one thing you can collect as a single. So I would imagine as a single, that's probably worth £25 to £35, something like that, as a single. But for a fiver, I weren't going to leave an 18th century brass candlestick behind. Leave no man behind, they say. Now, as I said, the crystal bowl with the silver rim didn't come off at public sale. It would come to me at the stall, along with this piece. This piece come from the same seller, same trader with the bowl. They brought it to the stall. We done a deal. This is late 19th, early 20th century Chinese porcelain, hand-painted enamel from Rose family. But we have this beautiful, absolutely stunning pink. It really is just beautiful, the pinks. The yellow is just beautiful. I love all the colors. The turquoise, the yellow. The contrast of the colors is spectacular. You've got these sort of dogs, dogafo, or whatever they are on the side here. I think these are the chimera lizards, is it? I think they are coming up around the sides. I don't think they're dragons. I could be wrong. But either way, so these animals coming up the side here. You have the two panels of decoration. And it's just such a good looking vase. Really is absolutely beautiful. Now it has got, we were unsure if it was a crack, but it has got a scratch. It's a scratch running down here. It's not a crack. You can see it there. It's a scratch. Somebody has had a ring or something on and they've handled it and they've just scratched it. Now, there's the foot rim. So, beautiful thing. I think it's probably early 20th century more than late 19th, but absolutely stunning. Now, to be offered that at the car boot sale, for the money I paid £30, so about $45, $50. I'm over the moon. Apart from that scratch, and it is only a scratch, I've looked at it under an eyeglass, there's no damage, and it is beautifully enameled. Like some of my other Chinese pieces, I don't know yet whether it's going to make it to the website or whether I'm going to keep it, but I absolutely love it. There'll probably be mixed opinions on the Chinese vase. There always is on Chinese porcelain, but I'm pretty confident it's late 19th or early 20th century. all hand painted and absolutely beautiful. And I love the combination of the pink, yellow, green, turquoise and white. Just amazing colors. So, lovely. So for the dealer who sold me these couple of pieces, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Where we are? We're only at 20 minutes. I'll check a few more in. This comes in off a different dealer. Now, before you look at what's inside, look at the work on the basket. The basket is absolutely stunning. It's got this silver-plated little handle here to open it up. So a real nice little wicker basket. So loads and loads of work gone into this, because I think these were handmade baskets, if I remember right. Then you lift it up, and you have this sort of silk. I think they're silks, so they could be cottons, but I think they're silks inside. So we have, that's the lid. And again, same in here. And we have another piece of Chinese porcelain, which we'll look at in just a moment. Look at that, a fitted wicker basket lined to house the teapot. I'll take the lid off because I don't want to drop it and break it when you're looking at the teapot. So we have a hand-painted famille rose teapot with all the different panels. So you have the butterflies and the flowers, you have the people here. It's just a beautiful, beautiful example. It is a hand-painted piece. It's not that old. I would think, looking at that mark, it's probably 1980s. So still about 40, 45-year-old. But it is just a nice teapot. It's in very clean, tidy condition. No chips, no cracks. And still has its basket housing. Now, believe it or not, that is very, very unusual on its own. Forget the fact the teapot is a beautiful example, because it is. It's just a really pretty, elegant teapot. It's not that old, but it is a beautiful thing. But to have it in this original housing is fabulous. I paid £15 for it, so about $22, $23, somewhere along there. And I think it's worth £45, £50 of anybody's money in that condition. This next piece definitely came off as another subscriber who is a regular dealer down in Splot, who is a recovering COVID patient. Yeah. He shouldn't be at the boot sale, in all honesty. He's not well enough for this type of cold weather. But at the same time, I'm very grateful he is there. I bought a bit of jewellery off him over the last week or so, some pictures, and I bought this. This is Italian glass by a company called Empoli. It has that almost circus top finish, beautiful colouring. Now there is a chip just there. Now it doesn't affect it from the side view. It's an internal chip on the rim, so it's not too bad, but it's there. There's two there. There's one there and there's another there. You can't see it, I think. If I'm careful, there it is just there. But from the outside, you can't. So that's not too bad, since you can't see it from the outside. Now, he offered it to me for a £5. I give him a tenner. It's a beautiful thing. If he didn't have the chip, I would have offered him more, to be totally honest with you. He only wanted a £5 for it, but I just said, keep the change, have a tenner. It's a beautiful, beautiful example. I love the colourings. It's a good size. It's just in poly glass, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful example of it. So a tenner is about $15, give or take. And I'm over the moon with it. Next piece we have is a nice copper bowl. Now, that way, it doesn't look a lot at all, does it? But when you hold it up like that, look at all that work in the copper. Now, what I think it is, and I haven't done the research yet, because I've actually run into the next video's stock, because didn't take me that long to get through the other pieces, is I think it's a Tibetan offering bowl. Now, this owes me £7 sterling, so about $10, but look at the work in that copper. It is absolutely beautiful. I like that. It looks nothing at all. But I think it's a Tibetan offering bowl in copper, nicely finished. The copper is actually overlaid on top of something else. I can't quite see what it is because it's even engraved 188. I don't know what that black band is. I need to get an eyeglass on it and test it maybe. But the copper seems to be over whatever bowl that is. It's mounted on top of it. But let's be honest, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful for copper work? £7. I think it's worth £30–40 of anybody's money. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there now. That's enough. I got enough then to make another film before I go buying any more. And I got a nice little haul of jewellery, loads and loads of jewellery to share with you all on another film. There's about 10 or 15 pieces in there. And I've had some sterling silver. I tell you what, I'm going to share this last piece with you. It wasn't meant for today's video. And I can't tell you a lot about it. So we have a bronze, a white metal cap. Could be nickel, silver plate, could be... Haven't tested it, haven't researched it yet. But can you see starting here and running up and back down? There's the head. That is a dragon. So you see there, take a look, start there. There's the tail coming up, the leg, swooping down and back up, and there's the dragon's head. And there's the flaming pearl. Albeit it doesn't look like a flaming pearl, it looks more like a heart. But I'd say that's the flaming pearl. But then there's another dragon there again. But then look at that bird. What an iconic thing. Now when you look at that foot, the foot does look a bit silver. And look at that wear. That is genuine, authentic wear. Now when you look at the inside, it looks like nickel. It looks like nickel plated silver. So, lots of research needed. I don't know what it is. One day, it's going away until I figure it out. I think it's a cap. And I think it's Asian. But I'm not sure. Because obviously you've got the two dragons coming around meeting the pearl. But then that bird is really throwing me off. So, yeah. I don't know if any of you got any thoughts on this. But I'm sure that's a flaming pearl, even though it's shaped like a heart. It's got flames coming off it. And the two dragons are coming chasing in either side. It's got clouds running around the top. So it's just an interesting thing. Now, I paid £5 for this. So about $7.50. 4 o'clock in the morning. 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. It was on the stall. I picked it up. And you know what? I didn't have a clue. And I still don't have a clue. However, I'm going to do some research on this. And I will put this into another video later on. But it's such an interesting thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. As always, I ask if you can share the videos, put a like, and feel free to comment on any particular piece if you like or even don't like. I'm not worried. It makes no odds. I love the items I buy. I don't need anyone else's approval to love something. But it is nice to know when people appreciate what I've put up as well. So I hope you're having a wonderful new year so far. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.